Well, hello, everybody. And I'm about to start my MLB The Show season. Um, so let me just go through the roster and the lineups and everything like that. Um, During this live stream, I'm going to be doing a marathon. Sometimes I'm going to have to take breaks. Sometimes I have to put you on mute, because, I have a wife, kids, dog. They make noises. Sometimes I have to talk to them, so but we're gonna get this started. It took me this long to get started because I've been busy, other games, setting up. My computer crashed. I have to work, clean, life shit. But we're gonna catch up. We are going to catch up. So let's look and see what we have going on. Okay, so lineup. Um, so I have Dominguez starting the season in the minor leagues in AAA. We are going to have, let's see, we are going to have Volpe. This is, okay, versus right-handed pitcher DH. Volpe lead off. Of course, Soto. I want Soto in left field. I don't know, does that make sense? Soto in left, Verdugo in right. I don't think it really matters. I guess we'll put Soto in right. That's fine. Whatever. I know like in real life they just kind of cycle through. Um, DH, Stanton. Um, we'll keep LeMayu at third base. Uh, so we're gonna have Rizzo be the cleanup. Um, Wells. So all right. So Volpe, Soto, Judge, Rizzo, Torres. This is versus right. Um, this is fine. But I'm gonna actually not. Okay. Oh, so because it's all DH. Okay. So we could just keep it like that. Except, wait, no. Volpe, Soto, Judge, Verdugo. LeMayu, Torres, Trevino, um, Rizzo here. Why? Okay. Hold on. All right, now let's look at my rotation. Cole, Rodon, Stroman, Cortez, Schmidt. That's how we want it. I really don't like Marinaccio in this game. I don't like the way they did his pitching, his wind up and everything. It sucks. All right, we'll go with this. Yeah, this is fine. All right, let's go on to playing the game.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
So if you're wondering why I don't really have music, it's because of the copyright. I don't feel like dealing with the copyright, so I usually take the music out. So if you guys want to know, I'm playing this on the Xbox Series. I have a bunch of consoles. I do not have a PS5 yet. I'm not sure if I really want to get a PS5, but
they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic.
Let's see what I can do.
Made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander.
So I didn't stream. I did play most of the preseason spring training games, but I did not stream them on live. And I was completely killing it with Judge. So let's see how we do.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And the 2024 season has officially begun. And now the count is even. Late with the swing there. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And here it comes.
Ooh, that was a blown call. I don't know if anybody heard, but Angel Hernandez is retiring, thank God.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Shit happens.
And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Yes.
Almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Stays alive. One out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick trying to get there. He's got it. 2 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. First pitch just misses. In the air, center field.
I didn't get enough of that.
McCormick has it sized up. And that's the 3rd out. One left for the Yankees. Now here come the Astros. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston. And starting in this one, Garrett Cole. What do we have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Ball 1 there.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2-2.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
There we go.
The curveball struck him out.
It's a beautiful thing.
The top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning. Got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
We're going to throw him a cutter right up in.
Center field. Judge is there. And that is that.
My goal is to sweep the Astros just like the
Scoreless
Yankees
after
did.
one. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Torres, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Verlander back to work. And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Oh, man.
And there's one
Fooled
down.
me.
Well, really nice job
I was
finishing the hitter
fooled.
off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slider misses outside. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
He fooled me. He got me. It was still a good at bat though. Better at bat than I've had in the past.
Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman.
Also, this spring training, I worked on stealing bases because I was just not good at stealing bases in MLB 23. I didn't steal any bases, and I hardly ever walked. So that was the biggest thing that I worked on in the spring training, is stealing bases and trying to be more patient. The thing is I have anxiety, so we all, mostly everybody, has some sort of anxiety. But I just want to quickly rush through everything. So I rush through the games because I just want to rush it and just beat it very quickly, instead of just chilling and having fun and playing the game and relaxing. So that's just what I plan on doing, just chillaxing. Definitely having fun striking out Altuve.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Don't get me wrong, Altuve is a good player,
Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
but I'm a Yankees fan, so I don't like him.
He goes down looking.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are.
That was a beautiful pitch.
A high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz.
I can't wait until we get Cole back.
Ball 1 low.
1-0.
And strike one to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
See, the big thing with Cole is to try and not throw the changeup and the cutter as much. Because I always give up home runs with those pitches. Those are the pitches I always give up a home run. So I kind of try to stay away from those pitches.
I'm not sure how he took that right there. That was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
But I do throw them occasionally because, you trick the batter every once in a while with them.
Kicks and deals. And it's a 3-up, 3
But
down.
they're not hitting the knuckleball or the curveball.
We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch.
Ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Got him looking at the
Shit.
strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes
Verlander is pitching me pretty well this game.
A pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate.
I am definitely having
unexpected,
some
and
problems.
It just kind of freezes you.
McCormick makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there at the knees for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hot shot to third. Whips it across. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. The pitch. Fought off foul. Off the mark there. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
I do like this ump cam, this new ump cam that they have. And they also have in this game the drone cams that they try to do. But I wish they would make these games a little more realistic with the camera angles. But it's a video game. What are you going to do, you know? It's still a friggin' fantabular video game.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Ah, they got their first hit.
Now he'll turn for second.
Oh, get it, Verdugo. What the hell you doing?
And that's a double.
That was my fault.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Let me just stand in the
One out, runner
corner
at second.
and let the ball
So next up
roll.
for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
Ball.
And that
Touchdown.
one a little below the knees. Ball one.
Ooh,
Fly ball
come
down
on,
the
catch
line.
it, Soto.
Going after it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Yeah.
The right fielder, number 30.
We could salvage this inning. I mean, if they get one
Back
run,
to the
it's
top of the
not that
lineup,
big of a
and now the
deal,
right
but
fielder, Kyle Tucker.
let's see if
His
I can
first
get out
at-bat
of
was a
this.
strikeout.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking
Tucker.
pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves
He
going
is
after the
not
off-speed
an
stuff,
easy
and he's
batter
really
to get
good at
out,
hitting it.
especially with runners in scoring position.
Big swing and a miss.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of
Just
the
gonna
plate.
take
This
this
guy's been
pitch
blowing up the
by
strike
pitch.
zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The Stros looking to strike first here on opening day. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
See what I mean? Like,
Great
he...
change of speeds. He goes off
It's
the
just so
off-speed
tough to get
the
this guy
fastball.
out.
The hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man,
One ball,
I don't
2
know
strikes.
how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses.
down, that's a
2
ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
I'm not throwing the cutter. Not gonna throw that cutter.
Left-hand hitter waits.
I throw the cutter, he's gonna bomb it.
Pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Corey Jolts up next for the Astros. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Fouled off again.
Oh my God.
And it remains 3 and 2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Oh my God.
Fires to first on the run. That ends
Barely
the frame.
got
One
him.
left for Houston.
And that
Still no
is
score.
what I'm talking about with Tucker. He is so hard to get out with runners in scoring position because he's so clutch.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's one.
At least in the video game.
Don't get ahead in the count.
I've had run-ins with him, and it's just not good run-ins.
Foul ball there. The line of the pitch. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Tucker hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the righty deals. Ground ball
Oh,
left side,
oh.
and it kicks off the base.
Just stay there, Soto. Just stay there.
For some reason, as he reaches
That
first,
was just,
that's gotta be an error.
that was luck. That was luck right there.
Anthony Rizzo.
Actually, I have never seen that in a video
Anthony
game
Rizzo
before.
steps to the
That's
plate.
some detail right there. It just like hit the
Boo,
bag.
from time to time, players mix up their routine if things
I don't
aren't
know
going
if
their
they've
way,
had that in
and
other
Rizzo
video
is
games,
no
but that's
exception.
pretty cool.
When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over
I
a month.
love
He even
hitting
gave
with
credit to Swift
Rizzo.
after the game.
He is one of my favorite hitters to hit with.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Oh, baby! I told you I love hitting with Rizzo. First home run of the season.
He powers that one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Beautiful swing. Beautiful. I love it.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Kicks and fires. In the air, out towards left center. And Gleyber Torres retired. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Oh, I wasn't going to swing at that, but
I think he was a little
those high
excited there, saw
fastballs
the
get me.
fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
And it got me.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike.
All right, well, I got on the
Rizzo
board.
leaves the yard here.
Hit my first
It's
home
now
run of the
3-0.
season.
You're watching Major League Baseball,
Mr. Anthony
exclusively
Rizzo.
on the show.
And it was a beauty.
Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Corey Jones.
Corey Jones.
And he deals.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
We're good. We're good.
And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 44.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The Astros trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one down the line, and foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Altuve batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him swinging. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, DJ LeMahieu. This to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, the catcher.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. That's in for a strike. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. And that's a double. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Verlander done in this one, and he's on the hook for the runners at 2nd and 3rd, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Lance McCullers Jr. will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
McCullers.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. LeMahieu at 3rd. Wells stands at 2nd. No outs. Ripped to 3rd. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
In the air, out towards right center. the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
2 on, 1 out. Here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Jose Urquidy getting ready to go. Montero also throwing. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
2 on, 1 out. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
McCullers a move to first, and he's back standing. 1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one almost got him. Wouldn't chase that time. Gleyber Torres waiting to hit for the Yankees. (3-2). McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Alex Bregman. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 0-1.
Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here is Gleyber Torres. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
It's 0-1.
Hey guys, so I had my mic muted for a little bit because my wife was talking to me while I was playing. And she's also doing some stuff in the room, so I had to move the camera away because she's doing some stuff. So that's just the way it is, because we live in we live in 2 bedrooms and we have our own bathroom, but we live in my mother-in-law's house, so
and up next for New York,
trying to save up for our own place at the moment.
Hard grounder into the outfield.
Oh, I'm going for 2.
For second. And that's a 2-bagger.
But, my stream, that's just the way it's going to happen sometimes. Got to move the camera, got to mute the mic, family stuff.
One down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
It's all about upgrading in the future.
And that one fouled off.
Stanton's had a tough day, but you know what? He had that one good at bat, but he'll get there. I'm pretty good with him.
Right through there for a strike. Verdugo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped to short, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 1 for 2. Line to left. Alvarez hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1.
I'm probably going to put somebody in the bullpen soon.
Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. Only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
but they've not been able to commit to one
We could push
velocity
Cole
and
to at
stay there.
least 100 pitches, but I
0-2
think
now.
this might be his last inning.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Actually, after this at bat, I'm definitely going to put somebody in the bullpen.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just
Let's
that late break
see.
that fools you and kind of makes
Seventh.
you look silly.
I'm going to put Hamilton. Let's see how Cole does this inning. I may give him a little bit of the 7th. Maybe.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Bounce to the right. Torres throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's done a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one catches the corner.
That was a give me. They gave that to me.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays
Kyle
alive.
Tucker, man. I hate facing him. I really
Wide
do.
to the pitch. Gonna count 1-2. Up the middle, and that one.
Oh, I'm not going to get
Whips
it.
to
I
first.
got it.
Run.
Whoa.
3 up, 3 down.
Oh.
Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 4-0.
Okay, well, we're going to take Cole out and have Hamilton pitch the 7th.
Back here in Houston, here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Yep. Schedule to put in the game. And then we are going to put Loizaga in, and he'll pitch the 8th.
McCullers back to work. Out to center. McCormick.
I didn't get
there.
enough of that.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
I like the contact that Wells is hitting. I think I'll be picking it up with him pretty
And stepping
pretty
in for
fast in the
Yankees,
beginning of the
Anthony
season.
Volpe. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And that one
Go
is
Volpe,
off the
push
wall.
it, push it, push
The throw
it.
in,
There we
and in
go.
second with one away. That's a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So man aboard, Juan Soto now. And a foul ball. Man at second. That one
That's the ball.
missed.
1-1.
Oh,
Swing, did he go?
damn.
Yes, he did.
1-2.
I tried to hold up. I really
Out
did.
And a runner at second. And that just misses.
Count is full.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Drilled to
Beautiful.
right there, and that is
It's a
gone.
beauty. My first home run with, well, I had Juan Soto in 23, obviously, when the Yankees traded for him, I got him. But my first Juan Soto home run in the 2024 season.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. That one not close. And that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
McCullers winds fires.
So, like, the news bar on the bottom, they've definitely upgraded that and put some different information. I kind of like it.
So they get a man aboard with a
Like, they're talking about fantasy, and they just did a whole bunch of new stuff, which I actually really like. Now, the one thing I hope they did with this game is fix the broadcasting, because in 2023, in MLB The Show 2023, the broadcasting was god-awful. Was so bad. They would say the same thing every single game, and I hated it to the point where I had to just turn off the broadcasting.
On the ground, 2-ball. Altuve to second. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to start a football season or a hockey season.
We're back in a new picture here to start.
I might do hockey.
Hamilton.
I'm a huge Rangers fan, New York Rangers. We're going to win tonight. And I am going to play this through the Rangers game. I'm going to have the Rangers game on and watch the Ranger game while I play this game. But I'm also a Giants and a Chiefs fan. I'm a Chiefs fan because I lived in Kansas. I lived in Olathe, Overland Park, for 4 years, and I absolutely loved it down there. It was such a great place to live. The people were awesome, great memories. But I moved back to New York to be with family during the pandemic. And, like, when I first got down there, I was not a Chiefs fan. I didn't really know much about the Kansas City Chiefs. I was always all Giants. Always Giants. We all have our stories about how we became fans of different sports teams and whatnot. But definitely, when I first got down there, it was before Patrick Mahomes was the quarterback. And, like, I used to make fun of the Chief fans as a joke, like, all's well, joking around and stuff. They didn't take offense, we were just joking. But I always made fun of them because, the Patriots beat them and all that. But the Chiefs, man, the fan base is absolutely amazing. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it because they've got the best fans. Besides the Giants, um, they've got the best fans in football.
So now the Astros
So
designated hitter, Corey
then
Jones.
football is the only sport that I root for two teams. The only sport I root for two teams, the Giants and the Chiefs.
There's the strike.
All right, hold on. I gotta put the stream on mute for a sec.
On the ground at first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's inside. The Stros with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Into center. Judge has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
I'm just going to be going back and forth, but I'm
Up next for the Astros.
Yeah, because I moved the
Second
camera.
baseman, Jose Altuve.
All right, where was I? Oh, I
And
was
here
talking
now is
about
the
the
Astros
Chiefs.
cleanup hitter,
Yeah.
Jose Altuve.
So
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their
I don't want to
heads.
be called a bandwagon fan because I did not become a Chiefs fan
Ground ball to the right
because
side,
they won the
and it
Super Bowl.
finds its way through
It was
for a hit.
before
They fired in
they won
quickly,
the Super
so
Bowl.
it's first and
Okay?
second with only one
Also,
away.
my Giants are number one. Giants come before the Chiefs. And I was a Giants, I've been a Giants fan forever. Way before they won the Super Bowl. The Yankees are my number one team, always. Baseball is my favorite sport. The Yankees are my favorite team of all time. I've been a Yankees fan my whole life. My friends were all Yankee fans. My family were all Yankees fans. Everything is Yankees.
Nice job right there.
0-2.
Same thing with the Rangers, but all my friends were Ranger fans growing up. My entire family were Ranger fans. I do have an Islanders fan, unfortunately, in the family, but he's not by blood. He's my Uncle Andy. He's my favorite uncle. And he's married into my family. But give him the benefit of the doubt because he's also a hardcore Yankees fan, and I love him very much. He's also a Cowboys fan, but we also let that go. As long as he's not an Eagles fan.
Now batting.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he swings and misses.
So,
and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
I am also a Knicks fan. And I love what the Knicks are doing. My basketball season, though, I am not the Knicks because I wanted one season. I picked a sport to where I did expansion teams, and I picked the Kansas City as an expansion team for NBA 2K23, which I still play. I know it's not a good game, but I paid money for it, so I'm going to get the most out of it. Uh,
Back here
but
at Minute Maid Park. Now it's the
I
second
definitely
baseman,
enjoy
Gleyber
having
Torres.
a franchise in that. We're going to put Loizica in. I'm going to put Marinaccio. I know, I say his name wrong, but whatever. We're going to put him in the bullpen.
The right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The pitch.
Ball.
So the first team I started rooting for as a kid was the Yankees.
Bounce to the left side.
But I didn't really know too much about sports when I was when I was young. Talking about like I don't know, elementary school going into middle school. I really knew nothing about sports, but everybody watched the Yankees. My family were Yankee fans, so naturally I was like, "Hey, I'm Yankees, right?"
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely.
And that was the same thing with the New York Rangers, right? But the Knicks and the Giants were a little bit different.
First couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
I considered myself a Lakers fan, but like again, I really didn't know basketball, and I only considered my Lakers to be a Lakers fan because one of my other best friends was a huge Lakers fan. I really didn't know anything about basketball, so like the Lakers, I jumped on the bandwagon because the Lakers back then, 2000, were a hot team, right? And Kobe, Shaq, great team. Loved it. I kind of shifted to the Nets a little bit, but not too much. So I would like to say that I was kind of a bandwagon fan back then, but
3-0 down. Inside ball.
nice
4.
walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
But
So they bring on the veteran.
it all comes down to one person in my life. My best friend, Darren, who is also big into sports, and I owe a lot of my knowledge and my passion for sports to him and his father, who brought me to games, brought me to the Hall of Fame for the first time. They both huge Yankee fans, and they turned me on to the Yankees. And they are the biggest reason why I'm a Yankees fan. But Darren is also the reason why I'm a Knicks fan, because he was a Knicks fan, and I was just like, okay, well, the Knicks weren't that great, and Darren liked the Knicks, but it was what it was, and I didn't become a hardcore Knicks fan until they signed Amari Stoudemire. And I don't know what it was about the signing of Amari Stoudemire, but that just kind of hit a switch in me to start liking the Knicks and watching the Knicks, And then I started watching the Knicks, and I was like, wow, I grew up in New York. I love New York, and I just, hey, I'm gonna pick the Knicks to be a Knicks fan, And then when they traded for Carmelo Anthony, because I loved Carmelo Anthony even in college. I'm not too much into college sports, but I do follow college sports. And I loved Carmelo Anthony. So when the Knicks traded for Carmelo Anthony, it made me fall in love with the Knicks even more. So, and then I just been a Knicks fan ever since, and I've been with them through thick and thin, through the Phil Jackson days. Don't talk to me about Phil Jackson because I don't have anything nice to say about that man. I do not like him. I like him as much as I like Angel Hernandez. So, and then the Giants, I became a Giants fan. So, it was before we got Eli Manning. And again, I didn't really know much about football. And it all comes down to Darren once again, who him and his father were Jet fans. And I haven't really decided whether or not I wanted to be a Jets fan or a Giants fan. Kind of watched both. Now, I specifically remember that the Giants got Eli Manning, and I liked Eli Manning, and I liked where the Giants were going, and I did not like where the Jets were going. I didn't like how the Jets did things. I wasn't too happy with them. So I was just like, you know what, Darren? Look, man. I love you, but I cannot love the Jets. I cannot be a Jets fan. I can't be into it. I'm sorry. So, I guess I declared myself as a Giants fan, which was the right thing to do because it was only a few years later that they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, which was amazing. And I watched that Super Bowl with Darren. So, if I didn't say so before, me and Darren have been best friends for over 30 years. I've known Darren since I was 5. Maybe even before then. We don't even really remember. But we're still best friends. We talk every day. Every single day. There's not a day I don't text him. And it doesn't even matter if he texts me back or not. I always text him and talk to him. Always. And I always know he'll always answer me, whether it takes a couple of days or a couple of seconds. So he's one person I'm never worried about.
And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rizzo makes the
And so that's a little background about my sports teams and who I like and who I root for and everything. I mean, I think it's kind of interesting of how different people become fans of different teams.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
I also very recently, am trying to dab into the WNBA.
Outside low.
I happen to like the WNBA, and I've considered myself now a New York Liberty fan. I've always really considered myself a Liberty fan, but I never really
Makes the play, and that'll do it.
am into it too much. But I'm trying to watch the games this year. I also love women's softball. I like the college softball. When I was in high school, I used to go to the high school. I was friends with the softball players, most of them, not all of them, but most of them. And I used to love going to the games and following them around and watching. and supporting the
And a
team.
pitch.
I'm going to keep Loizica in.
He features a slider,
Who do I have in the
a
bullpen?
four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
I have Ron. I'm going to keep Loizica in the game, though. Let me see if I could use him to finish the game off.
The 1-0.
It was a matter of time I got a hit with him. It was just a matter of time. He's had good contact all game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Now.
So a little more about myself. I am also a huge WWE fan. I love wrestling. I may have some WWE 2K24 content coming. Oh, come on. You can get it. Yeah. I may have some of that content coming. I'm not really sure yet. I like to play universe mode. I'm not too into GM mode. I don't know. I like to play all of it. But I may do some showcase. Oh my God. His second home run of the game. I am going to wipe the floor with Juan Soto. I'm going to kick everyone's ass with Soto. He is just so damn good.
Man, it's been impressive.
I want to see this man retire. I want the rest of his career in pinstripes. Him and Judge and Dominguez. Oh my God.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Heading